The bathroom is supposed to be your comfort zone with warm water, soft towels, a moment to unwind. But do you know that for most seniors, it's silently turning into a danger zone? According to a 2023 review published in the Journal of Environmental Health Perspectives, toxins in expired sprays, moldy towels, and plastic containers are silently weakening the immune system in 78% of seniors' homes, causing rashes, inflammation, and even kidney stress. I'm Vernon, and today I'll reveal what items that seniors should never keep in bathroom after 60 that could be silently sabotaging your health. Before we begin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hitting subscribe doesn't cost you anything and only takes a second. But for me, it's a big encouragement to keep making helpful, in-depth videos for seniors. It's also your way of letting me know this content matters to you for real. Okay, now let's discover 6 items that seniors over 60 must throw away to live past 90. Item number 1. Expired sprays and air fresheners. The invisible lung irritants. It's easy to assume that something as simple as a room spray couldn't possibly harm you. It smells nice, it's familiar, and it's been sitting in your bathroom for years without a second thought. But that's the trap, and for many seniors, it's a silent one. Expired sprays, old air fresheners, and leftover disinfectant cans are among the most overlooked bathroom items seniors keep, and they're also some of the most dangerous. According to the Journal of Environmental Health Perspectives, 2023, aging chemical compounds in these products release volatile organic compounds, VOCs, that linger in the air and irritate the lungs, eyes, and immune system. Seniors over 60, especially those with asthma, allergies, or heart conditions, are far more vulnerable to these toxic triggers. My friend Helen, 72, learned this the hard way. For months she kept using a citrus spray to freshen up her bathroom, but her eyes were always itchy, her chest felt tight, and she couldn't understand why she was constantly fatigued. When her daughter checked the bottle, it had expired 18 months earlier. After removing it and improving airflow, Helen's symptoms faded in under 2 weeks. Here's how to protect yourself. Toss any air freshener or spray older than 12 months. Switch to natural alternatives like essential oil diffusers or baking soda. Keep the window cracked or use a small fan for airflow. Okay, now, take 5 seconds to tell me honestly, how long do you think it's been since you checked the expiration date on your sprays? Go take a look now, my friend. Item number 2. Damp towels. A mold magnet threatening your skin and kidneys. Most people hang their towel back up after a shower and use it again the next day without a second thought. In fact, nearly 80% of the seniors I've worked with admitted they never considered it a problem. It's just a towel, they'd say. But what seems harmless is often the very source of recurring infections. According to Mayo Clinic dermatology research, damp towels left unwashed for more than 3-4 days begin to harbor mold spores, staph bacteria, and yeast colonies, especially in warm, enclosed bathrooms. This creates a perfect storm for seniors whose skin is thinner, slower to heal, and more vulnerable to infections. Repeated exposure can lead to eczema, fungal outbreaks, and even systemic inflammation that puts stress on the kidneys, especially for those with pre-existing conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. Try using your towel this way to completely eliminate one of the biggest hidden risks of mold-related illness in seniors. Wash towels every 3 uses or every 2-3 days. Use quick-drying microfiber towels to reduce moisture buildup. Hang them spread out, never folded, and avoid hooks in dark corners. Changing your towel to a new one every 6 months. This item number 2 ruined my life for real. I held on to an old towel for over 2 years just to save a little money, but that savings ended with a painful skin infection and a trip to the doctor. That's when I learned the real culprit behind my misery wasn't age. It was my towel. What about you? Have you ever ended up at the hospital because of your towel? Share your story in the comments. Your experience might just save someone else in our senior community. Number 3. Old razors. Only micro tears can invite infection. Just one old razor and it could land you in the hospital. Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? That's exactly what happened to my neighbor John, 72. One morning, he stopped by with a swollen red patch on his jawline. He thought it was just a razor bump. But by evening, the skin was hot, painful, and leaking pus. His doctor diagnosed him with cellulitis, a deep bacterial infection that required immediate antibiotics. And the cause? A dull old razor he'd been reusing for months. Like most seniors, John didn't think twice about reusing a razor until it was obviously dull. But here's what he, and many others, didn't know. Old razors are one of the most overlooked bathroom items seniors should never keep around. According to the Mayo Clinic, dull or rust-prone blades cause microtears in aging skin, small, invisible cuts that create a perfect entry point for bacteria, mold spores, and even staph. For seniors, those cuts don't just sting. They heal slower, swell faster, and can spiral into serious infections. Don't let a $2 blade become a $200 hospital bill. Here's how to stay safe. Toss any razor after 5-7 uses, even if it looks okay. Dull blades equals more tearing. Keep razors dry. Never leave them in the shower where heat and steam breed bacteria. Use an alcohol wipe on the blade after every use, if you're not replacing it immediately. Switch to an electric razor if your grip is weaker or your skin bruises easily. Mold, rust, and bacteria love a forgotten blade. And sadly, seniors with thinner skin are the easiest target. So be kind to your skin. Just toss that old razor before it turns into a real problem. Mold, rust, and bacteria love a forgotten blade. And sadly, seniors with thinner skin are the easiest target. So be kind to your skin. Just toss that old razor before it turns into a real problem. If you think razors are the only common bathroom item quietly causing infections through tiny cuts, wait until we uncover item number 6. It's something even more innocent looking, but the harm it causes might shock you. Item number 4. Cotton swabs. The hidden cause of sudden hearing loss. Most seniors I talk to still keep cotton swabs in their bathroom without a second thought. I've used them my whole life, they say, and I used to say the same thing. They look so soft, so harmless. But what many older adults don't realize is that this tiny stick of fluff can quietly damage your ears, throw off your balance, and even lead to dangerous falls that could have been avoided. According to the American Academy of Otolaryngology, over 12,000 people in the U.S. are hospitalized each year due to ear injuries from swabs. Among seniors, these injuries can quietly trigger hearing loss, dizziness, balance disorders, and even falls, which are one of the leading causes of injury-related death in people over 65. So here's what you should do instead to protect your health. Only clean the outer ear with a warm, damp cloth. Use eardrops or olive oil to soften wax. Visit a specialist if you experience pressure, ringing, or hearing loss. My Aunt Eleanor, 68, learned this the hard way. After years of using swabs daily, she developed severe vertigo. One morning, she lost her balance and fractured her hip. Her doctor traced it back to impacted wax that had built up from, yes, a cotton swab. If you've made it this far and you still keep even one of these first 4 unsafe bathroom products for seniors in your home, drop a yes in the comments. I'd love to see how our community is doing. Your answer might help someone else feel less alone and take the first step toward a safer, healthier bathroom. Number 5. Rubber floor mats. The hidden mold trap beneath your feet. Floor mats are soft, non-slip, and feel safe. But the truth is, floor mats might be quietly endangering your health every single day. Most rubber-backed bathroom mats are designed to prevent slipping, and that's a good thing. But here's what nobody tells you. The moment those mats stay damp for too long, especially underneath, they become a perfect breeding ground for mold, mildew, and bacteria. And because they're rubber-backed, they trap moisture between the mat and your floor, creating a warm, hidden, and humid environment that you almost never see until it's too late. According to the National Institute on Aging, bathrooms with poor airflow are the most common places where mold grows undetected. And that mold can release spores that weaken your immune system, irritate your lungs, and worsen arthritis, sinus problems, and even brain fog in older adults. So here's what to do to stay safe. Ditch rubber-backed mats if they've been in use for more than 6 months or show signs of mildew smell. Replace them with machine-washable fabric mats that dry quickly and can be tossed in the laundry weekly. Use a hanging hook to air dry the mat daily, especially if your bathroom has no window. For extra safety, use non-slip grip tape under fabric mats instead of rubber backing. And a quick tip, if your bathroom mat has that wet towel smell even after cleaning, it's probably already harboring mold underneath. Toss it out. Your lungs will thank you. So take a minute today to lift up that mat, give it a sniff, and check underneath. It might seem like a small thing, but for your lungs, your joints, and your peace of mind, it could make a big difference. Stay safe, and always keep the air and your floor fresh and mold-free. Number 6. Cracked toilet seats. The silent culprit behind recurring infections. Remember earlier when I mentioned that razors weren't the only bathroom item quietly harming your skin? Well, let's talk about something even more overlooked yet just as risky. You might sit on it every single day, but never give it a second thought. The toilet seat. Especially if it's old, cracked, or scratched. Now, you may be thinking, it's just a plastic set, how bad could it be? But here's what most seniors don't realize. Those tiny cracks and scratches act like highways for bacteria, especially in warm, moist environments like a closed bathroom. Every flush sends microscopic droplets into the air. Those droplets settle in cracked surfaces, trap them. According to a study published by the American Journal of Infection Control, high-touch bathroom surfaces with even minor abrasions harbor 5x more harmful microbes, including E. coli, staph, and even Candida albicans fungus that can infect the skin and urinary tract. For seniors with thinner skin or lowered immunity, this turns a harmless-looking toilet seat into a recurring health hazard. Let me tell you how my friend Linda, 68, paid the price for something as simple and as overlooked as a cracked toilet seat. For weeks, she kept battling strange itchy rashes around her thighs. At first, her doctor thought it was just a reaction to laundry detergent. But after trying everything, creams, new soaps, diet changes, nothing worked. Then one day, during a deep clean, she noticed her old toilet seat was scratched and slightly cracked underneath. That was the turning point. The seat had been quietly harboring bacteria for years. Once she replaced it with an antimicrobial model, her skin cleared up in under a week. So here's what to check today. If your seat has any cracks, stains, or rough spots, replace it immediately. Opt for a closed front, easy-to-clean seat made of non-porous materials like polypropylene or antimicrobial plastic. Wipe it down daily with a non-alcohol disinfectant to prevent long-term wear. It's a small upgrade, but for older adults, it could mean the difference between peace of mind and a recurring doctor visit. Conclusion: let's quickly recap the 6 bathroom items seniors over 60 should never keep if they want to live past 90. Expired sprays and air fresheners that release toxic VOCs and silently weaken your lungs. Damp, moldy towels that trigger skin infections and kidney stress. Old razors that create invisible cuts and invite serious bacterial infections. Cotton swabs that quietly damage your ears and throw off your balance. Rubber-backed floor mats that trap hidden mold and strain your lungs and joints. Cracked toilet seats that harbor bacteria and cause skin or urinary infections. Individually, they might seem harmless, but together, they create a perfect storm that could silently sabotage your health. So take 10 minutes today. Toss what's expired, clean what's hidden, and upgrade what's worn down. Because every little change you make in your bathroom could save your skin, your lungs, or even your independence. If this video gave you one helpful insight today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to my channel and share it with your beloved one. I'm Vernon. Stay safe, stay strong, and see you in the next one.